And it's going to start sending the data. Oh, there it is. Hello, everyone out there in YouTube land. For once, I have actually made 2 consecutive weeks in a row where I'm streaming. Isn't that amazing? Why are you nodding?
I wasn't sure if I was supposed to speak yet. Usually I sort of preserve,
You preserve a lot of things.
I reserve that until after you've done the intro.
Anyway, so as you can hear, I am joined by my regular co-host, Cybernetic Pink Eye.
Yes, it is I, the Frenchiest fry.
The one who mistook Saren for Garrus, might I add.
Listen.
I still cannot get over that.
Listen, see it from my point of view, where I know literally jack and shit about, all the setup to this.
But Saren has a very particular look that is very distinct from pretty much every other Turian in the series.
I don't think I've ever seen any other Turian except for Garrus before last week.
I suppose that's fair. I will say there's an interesting thing about him where the default skin that we even start off the game with was not supposed to be his skin through the introduction. It was supposed to be something that happened later, but unfortunately I don't know if it was glitched out or something, or if they changed their mind about something. I forget, and I could be wrong about the specific details. But effectively, it ends up being something of a spoiler. In some ways, anyway. So, anyway, as you can probably guess, we are going to be playing more Mass Effect today. I don't know if that's obvious from, the title, or if that's obvious from the fact that I'm talking about Mass Effect, or any of these other things.
Yeah, though I could understand people being thrown off by the loading screen here.
Well, yes, I know. The loading screen in itself is obviously a bit different. I did want to put this up as a reminder that this weekend, tomorrow, at 4:30 p.m. Central, we are continuing the Lore of Lies Starburst. Now, I've hyped this up as probably being the finale for Vermouth, the starting area of the game. I do want to say that with some of the stuff that I've got planned, we might not be able to actually finish it out. And we're going to have to be checking in with players about different things, seeing how things go forward. But we're going to be starting the beginning of the end.
Yeah.
And we left off on a cliffhanger, and I hope you are invested in seeing what happens to these lovely individuals. Yes, I am including Koshi in this.
The beginning of the end of the beginning.
I mean, that's what it is. That is, in fact, literally what it is.
Oh, yes.
Hey,
Hello, Phoenix!
Griffin and I were literally earlier today talking about the fact that we keep making the same references at the exact same time. Now, here's an interesting thing. If you've been watching The Ballad of Lorelei, which is over on Serenity Studios, be sure to check that out. Like, comment, and subscribe over there. Anyway, our characters in The Ballad of Lorelei are very much, practical anti-magic logician, and Lorelei, who is very much pro-magic, and, the universe is a mysterious, etheric place. And so we had a conversation talking about the fact that we say these things at the same time, and I asked, why are we like this?
And I said, you tell me.
And I said, well, given the amount of time that you and I spend together every day, the shared media exposure that we have, and a lot of these similar frames of references, plus the imprinted behavior on both of us over the time that we have spent together over the last few years, will mean that there's a little bit of shared, brainwave, so to speak. There's going to be a lot. It'll be the first thing that comes to mind for both of us. So to which
I replied, I was just going to say witchcraft.
And so we've kind of decided that that's gotta be an in-character Lorelei logician thing.
Yeah.
I mean, spoilers, I guess, but, I don't think that's a spoiler. It's just a fucking joke.
I guess that's...
Not even really a joke,
yeah.
But...
Speaking of, there is no currently new episode of Ballad.
Not yet.
I wasn't sure if I should mention that part.
There is no new Ballad of Lorelei yet, and I know that it's been a long time since the last upload for that. May as well come clean about this. I wasn't even sure that I was going to be continuing the series for a while. It's a lot of complicated stuff that went into it, and not stuff that I want to talk about publicly. But I did between struggles with motivation, this last year being the fucking year from hell, this year kind of continuing the trend. I wasn't sure that I wanted to put the work into something that unfortunately has not had a lot of viewership, which is not to say that I don't appreciate the people who are watching it, the people who do enjoy it. It's more just there is, when you're someone who has a limited amount of energy in a day and you put a lot of that into making something and there's not the response that you would be hoping to get, you got to kind of focus on, you know, putting your energy where it's going to do something or where it's going to resonate with people. But a little bit early this year, a couple of months ago maybe, I kind of started getting back into the mindset of, I kind of want to tell this story. I want to get back to this, but I was feeling a little bit hung up on the where we were in the story versus where I wanted us to be, getting to the actual meat of the story.
Yeah.
And so when we do bring things back, there's going to be, without much of a, you know, spoiler even to say this, there's going to be something of a time skip. And you guys should be able to understand, if you follow the Ballad of Lorelei, you should be able to actually follow along with what happens. It's not going to be...
Yeah, it's not going to be as drastic as, say, like, a One Piece time skip or anything like that. It's just going to be, like, just, this is what we've been doing since then.
Mm-hmm. And there's going to be some other stuff that's going on. But I am looking forward to the return of that series. I think that I've also improved a lot art-wise.
You have, like
Since...
leaps and bounds. I mean, case in point.
Yeah. Well, I mean, to be fair, a good chunk of what's currently on the screen there is mine, obviously with Lyrinus in the foreground.
Yeah.
But I still like Gab's art a lot more.
She had a solid basis to work off of, so... Or base, rather.
Well... I'm sorry, if I could watch more of your stuff, I would, but work makes things harder on that front. And I get that. I will say that Ballad of Lorelei episodes are usually not very long, maybe a couple of minutes. They might be a little bit longer in the future, but probably, given the kind of production time that goes into them, probably not going to be longer than 3 to 4 minutes.
Yeah, which I appreciate, considering I'm the one who mixes them.
If we do go longer than that, it's probably going to be... more audio drama rather than illustration.
Yeah.
So just make your job that much harder. But there will still be visual accompaniment. But the idea is we want to tell a story, and there is something that has only been lightly touched on until this point. There is years and years of story that we have been building up for this, and we're actually really excited to get back to it.
Oh, yeah.
So, I mean, in that time skip, there's always fan fiction. Please, on the one hand, there's part of me that's like, you know, kitty face going,
yeah,
like, really? But I'm also going to say that while these are definitely fictional characters, they're not truly representative of us. They're definitely fictionalized personas. There's still a degree of I don't want to say squick, but it's not quite even as intense as a squick. But just in terms of, like, if you want to do fan fiction, in terms of, like, adventures, if it's shipping, there's going to be,
Yeah, considering she's Ace and I'm Arrow.
And that carries over to our characters.
Oh, yes.
But I will say, if you want to detail an adventure that they've had, actually, I'm putting this right up front. I am not going to be taking anyone else's ideas. We have far too many fucking ideas already to get through. I would be curious to see what kind of adventures that people out there might actually see the characters doing.
Like, real shit, I would be curious as well.
Because, I mean, here's the thing. Not even just, like, if people are enjoying the series enough, and, like, if the characters are hopefully distinct enough in some way as to leave an impression.
Oh, yeah.
But, like, I mean, again... If you think of something, feel free to, like, you know, tweet me. Like, I know that there's usually social media links in every description. You can tweet me usually on my account here. You can also go over to the Siren Studios account and tweet them being also me. for now anyway.
Yeah, because I will say from personal experience, when I've seen that happen, it's been very flattering. Like, it was ages and ages ago when I came up with, like, Seeds, which was my Undertale fan thingy. And some people went on to make fan fiction inspired by that, which is extremely fucking flattering, I will say. So if you have ideas, by all means, so long as it's not on the shippier side of things.
I mean, even just adventures, because I will say this. Don't... Hey, a buddy cop thing. Look, you don't understand. That was literally...
have no idea.
That was literally the start of all of the storyline planning, is that we were taking our personas and we literally paired them as a buddy cop scenario, and we were like, wait a second, this...
Which is funny, because normally I fucking hate buddy cop stuff.
It depends. It depends on the chemistry of the characters too, but if you guys can think of like I was gonna say, if there are any, if you're concerned about whether or not something is realistic within that universe, there are rules. There are generally like there's some in terms of what is possible in terms of like what the world actually is.
I mean, that's also what Toy House is for, getting all those facts out there.
True. But
also, hello, Jacarian.
Hi, yes. Don't worry too much about it. This is a world where magic is real. This is a world where aliens and sci-fi things and Lovecraft or Lovecraftian mythos anyway are all intrinsic parts of the world. There's a lot that's going on here, and like I said, in terms of actually figuring out what the actual plot is involving our characters, including the Logician's backstory, which has largely still only been mostly hinted. I mean, I know that you had a good chunk of that revealed. Yeah,
and I will even say most of it has just been revealed verbally. I don't even have most of it actually written down, which I need to get on top of.
I mean, we also have a good chunk of that also revealed in the return of the reviews, which is on your channel. Don't worry about it. I had a one-shot where Griffin interrogated a cat. I mean, you don't understand.
Can I talk about that?
How about instead of talking about that? Because I don't even know that we're going to necessarily make this episode. So
okay, so context, we literally wrote an episode of that. We had a script where we took turns like running down the reactions and shit. And that was literally going to be an episode. The Logician interrogating a cat.
Let me read this.
Shall we do a dramatic reading?
Yes. A wee spy. The Logician is running some kind of obscure test on something mundane, muttering to himself about the results as he jots them down. He turns off the machine, and as it's whirring down, he turns and startles to find a kitten on the table nearby.
What? How the fuck did you get in here?
The cat meows amicably.
That's what they all say.
Yeah?
You should take that tone with me. This is my cabin. Yeah, I know who sent you. That's it.
The Logician picks up the kitten and, after briefly making like he's going to punch the creature, plumps it down on his front step instead.
Tell your mom to step up her game.
He goes back inside and the kitten looks bewildered, meowing with worry.
You know what the funniest part is? This is essentially my relationship with Zelda.
Yes, it is. That is, in fact, also true. And that even actually plays into another one that...
the background thing, yeah!
There was another script, and we might even still put this on, but there's a background element to it of the Logician dealing with the fallout of interrogating the cats.
Yeah.
They'll cut to the Logician running past the house, screaming as a string of cats chase after him.
I don't understand! Those were steel traps!
Cut back to present. And then cut to the Logician outside again, having rounded on the cats and stopped them in their tracks.
I feel like a fucking sheepdog. For the 100th time, I don't have food!
Cut back to Lorelei. And then, the cats are all hissing and arching their backs at the Logician.
Keep this up and I'm feeding you to your mom as jerky. Christ on a stick.
So, yes, getting back to... So when are we gonna get this game started? Oh, great, we were on the same wavelength. I had returned. Hello, Skeeto.
Hello.
Gosh, it's been a while since you've been able to join us for this.
It has been a hot minute, hasn't it?
I hope you've been doing okay. Like, I try not to pester people too much, and I tend to be bad at communication, but
Yeah.
I do worry to some extent. And Zach, we're probably going to get started with the game shortly. I just wanted to, like, talk and shoot the shit with you guys. And I'm excited about the return of the Ballad of Lorelei.
Oh,
There's
yeah.
some cool stuff that's going to be coming with that, hopefully.
Definitely.
And as again, I mentioned at the start of this stream, but tomorrow, as it says on the little advertisement here on screen, tomorrow we are streaming more of the Lore of Lias, the Starburst campaign. It starts at 4:30 p.m. Central Time Zone over on the Serenia Studios channel. There is a playlist of all of the previous sessions so far,
Yeah.
at least in so much as the actually streamed sessions. And so, I mean, it's probably a lot to get caught up on, say, overnight, but
Oh, yeah.
even just like the most recent one, I think it's a little over 2 hours or something like that.
Yeah.
Anyway, we are going to be beginning the finale of Vermouth.
Yeah, so
The
basically the
prologue.
ending of the tutorial.
Right. I have returned from the islands. I am back in a landlocked area. That's good.
Yeah.
I don't know why I gave you that accent. You don't speak like that.
I have returned from the islands. Can't imagine that's how they talk either.
Well, he did join us for that one special.
Oh, God, you're not wrong. Sorry.
I invited patrons into
Yeah.
that one call along with Pinger. That was the infamous, "It's mayonnaise!"
Yeah, God, how many years ago was that?
A few.
Oh, my
But
God.
either way, it's good to see you. I'm glad you're back on, I guess, home turf.
Yeah.
So...
Shall we fuck around and find out?
I guess. Just waiting to deploy into battle with my brothers. Okay, Zach. Well, good luck with that. Get me pissed enough, I will be speaking Irish.
Uh,
Alright, let's, it's gonna kick off.
yes.
It's gonna kick some shit. I mentioned this to Griffin recently, but I've actually discovered that there was a, I guess, redone version of a song from a fairly obscure
Yeah.
movie called The Princess and the Goblin.
For a second, I thought you were going to say fairly upskirt.
No.
What
Fairly...
a fucking line to come in on with the dramatic music. Upskirt. Wow. THX.
But it was, I guess it became, it's part of like a potential jukebox musical. I'm not entirely sure. But the song is "Spark Inside Us," and it's this indie. Technically, I think it's a European-made movie that was dubbed over in English.
Right.
And this one song from it is this really cool song, and it's really catchy, and it's, I really love the overall energy of it.
Yeah.
And so I've been listening to the updated version that I found. I really enjoyed it, and I'm at the point where I really want to do a cover of that.
I mean.
That is actually something that's going to be in the works, among many other things that I want to get done, as well as other song covers, including the one that patrons voted for ages ago.
Yes.
And I do plan, I do have that officially fully recorded. I just need to start
Getting it mixed and everything.
buffing it down. I had that movie as a child.
Ooh, really?
That was a Shukarian mentioning
Yeah.
that. And I did actually also have that movie as a child,
Oh,
too.
yeah.
So it's been, I think, about as long since I've last seen it. I do remember it being interesting and having a particular feel to it, but I did love that song, and it was something that has stuck with me up until even now. And like I said, I was just doing like a random search for it, and it came up with, oh, here's Spark Inside Us, but it was like this completely different performer, different artist, and looks like it's part of some other performance just as a whole.
Chat broadcaster, browse the web.
I do love this music.
Oh, yeah.
It's nostalgic for me.
Yeah, I get you.
Anyway.
It just
so-
reminds me of Nova.
Funny you mentioned that name. Anyway, let's
billions and billions of Turians lost their lives in the making of this production.
That's... You joke, but... when all hope is lost, the Irish Skeeto will return.
We can only hope.
Alright, let's... And there's a nice little yellow line around this thing. So we last left off... Oh, my computer is having a day.
Oh.
Hmm.
Okay. Oh, look, it's Gary.
Okay, Mr. Bunny Rabbit.
I did a nerd fight.
Alright. I selected this. Alright. Just go. Okay, Zach.
Hello, my old friend.
Hi, Ragnar.
Yes. All the warriors are here tonight.
What's that quote? Warriors,
Come out to play!
I'm escaping the one place that's going to be corrupted. The one place that's going to be corrupted by capitalism eventually.
Spice! Tim Curry's a fucking legend.
I still love the fact that my brother has slowly morphed into him over the
really
years.
has.
Like, visually, he just looks like Tim Curry.
He's just the man.
Alright, so last we left off, we were intimidating a man.
I love that spelling, Ragnar. Spice!
What?
Oh, shit. Oh, right into it, I guess.
I was not. I wanted to talk and
Clearly.
joke, and I was waiting actually for like the frame rate to catch up, because it's. I think part of it is that it's getting into the graphical load here.
Oh god, yeah.
I was not expecting immediate combat.
Jesus.
What? Where is it? Oh, they're there.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do that. Where are you going? Oh, you're there.
Home. The long way around.
Why am I on the wrong weapon? Hang on. That's kind of...
Holy shit. Right,
Why am I on the fucking... What the fuck?
Right out the gate.
I do not need that weapon there.
Oh my god.
Cool.
I like how when it fell down, it sounded like someone manhandling a balloon.
So anyway, yeah, Nihilus is dead.
Yeah.
Okay. Woo!
How many UK Skeetos are there? As many as it takes.
Zach.
God.
I appreciate that you're having fun, Zach. I would like to discourage some of the role-playing. It's one thing when you're doing when you're chilling on your own time. I guess, I mean, technically you're chilling.
Came out in full there.
I was even kind of doing that intentionally. Alright, let's, where am I going?
Where are any of us going?
I think I even specifically, explicitly went, like, searching over here at some point. Oh, what? What? No. Not... I'm good at shooting. Did you guys take care of the other one? I have to get used to this combat thing again. Alright. Is that actually the direction we need to go in? I don't like it.
I mean, it is a direction.
I also have to get used to these controls again.
Yeah, you mentioned they were a bit different.
Okay.
Take from them everything.
Let's see on my pistol.
So I take out my gun.
Physical force, radioactive. Yeah, I think I'm going to equip that. Hammered ammunition. Alright, yeah. I'll add that. Cool.
Just you wait for the Swedish Skeeto. That is the only one left when everything is gone.
Claire Shepard. Just so you... Yeah. Alright. Well, I've warmed my patooties by the fire.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
So anyways, I started blasting, and then I fired, and I missed, and I fired again.
What? Shepard. Shepard. Shepard.
Not 5 minutes into the actual game, and you are already dumbfounded. That's the mark of quality at BioWare.
Come on. Ah. There you are. What? Wait, what?
Whack.
Where are you? I thought I saw it.
Like the night.
This is me having a problem, okay? What? What?
just kneeless moonwalking down the ramp.
No can do.
Well, clearly.
Securing point.
Oh my god. Don't worry, Griffin.
Why?
Don't worry, Griffin. BioWare gets worse. I know. I don't even have to play any of their games, and I know.
What? No.
God. Having some fun tonight, hey kids?
Well, that was useless.
Alright.
Alright. What is going on here? I'm so bad at this. Okay, so there's cover there. That's what I need to get to.
Alright.
No.
I'm a little busy here.
Aren't we all?
I'm relearning the controls, guys.
You've been hit by, you've been struck by a truck.
Whoa! Hi.
Phoenix in the chat. Thank God friendly fire isn't on, or we wouldn't be friends anymore. Makes me want to play Reach again. I have a lot of good memories with that game. Christ, that even reminds me. So, is it okay for me to do a little storytelling while you're playing?
Yeah. Especially because I suck at this.
Fair enough. But ages and ages ago, some of you might remember there existing on my channel a little sort of proof of concept thing. Back when I was considering making some more gameplay-esque stuff on my channel. Basically, a one-off video I made that was essentially me ripping the fuck off Freeman's mind, but with the opening cutscene from Halo Reach. And it was basically if the Logician was playing Halo Reach, or was the unnamed Spartan in it. And I think I only ever made like 4 videos on my channel, some of which I think maybe even gone now, that ever had anything to do with video games. And part of me has been wondering whether or not I want to try and do more with that, whether or not I ever wanted to get into streaming, or maybe even do like one-off funny stuff again. Like I would love to do more like how to suck videos, which you posed an interesting idea for a while, which I won't get into the details of now, but potentially sometime down the line.
Okay, you guys are firing at something, but there's no enemy to see, which means that your AI is telling you that there is something.
Well, I mean, they don't call them aimbots for nothing. But yeah, I think the How to Suck Overwatch video was one of my favorite things I've ever edited together on my channel.
Stand up, motherfucker. Alright, well, if you're gonna do that...
But yeah, I mean, the other part of my hesitation was that is I've never been, like, much of a quote-unquote gamer. And much in the sense of, like, I don't have very, like, reactionary, I guess, reactions to, like, shit that happens in video games. So, and I know, like, a lot of what goes into, like, the Let's Play stuff is oftentimes it's either stuff you know about beforehand or, like, completely hyped up reactions to things to get, quote-unquote, TEV views. So I don't think I would be that entertaining from, like, just pure Let's Play aspect of things. But at least I can have, like, reactionary quips and stuff. I can also just carry the fuck on when it comes to, like, some of my favorite things in games, which these days is an ever-shrinking list, but,
By the way, if you guys are expecting astounding gameplay from me while I'm playing this, sorry to disappoint, but, I'm gonna actually do explicitly a new save on this.
yeah, well, I mean, it's essentially a Let's Play. I don't
Thank God. Watch it, enemy. Okay. The teleporting gas, Ashley's old.
God.
Oh no, the teleporting gas. I mean, yeah, I think there was probably, like, I think you saw that, though. I had
Yes.
the fucking, meow.
That's part of the legend that went into the title. But, yeah.
But that was the gas that was doing that.
I mean, they're included in the story for a reason. But, yeah, if it makes you feel any better, I don't think anyone really watches, like, streams or Let's Plays, you know, for quality gaming content. At least not unless it's explicitly advertised as such.
See, that's the thing. Some people do come for the excellent gameplay, and that's understandable. You want to watch someone be good at a game, especially just in general. But the you have to be at the other extreme, though. You have to be bad at it, which we're good. We're good here. I'm going to be exceptionally bad at this game. Just letting you guys know right off the bat. No one really comes to watch mediocre players.
I mean...
They kind of do, but it depends on, like, whether it's the commentary that they're enjoying. I say no one wants mediocre players, but
I mean,
then...
It also depends on the degree to which someone goes into a Let's Play or a gameplay thing for the explicit purpose of backseat gaming. Like, specifically if it's, like, one of those games with, like, branching paths or in-game options that can change the ending, which is why I think Undertale is one of the worst games to Let's Play. Lovely game, fantastic game. Not a good game to play on the internet. Because everyone will always tell you
Set
to
the
do
charges. Destroy the entire colony. Leave no evidence that we were here.
Yeah, no evidence whatsoever.
No one will ever know!
No one will ever know!
Oh shit. He's going into creative mode in Gmod.
Oh god, I hate this bit.
That's saying something.
I hate this because it's timed. I'm here for those surprise donations.
I mean... That's your cue, Skeeto.
No. Look, just stand there, right?
Oh my god!
Oh god, Caden, why?
There is no Caden, only Zool.
Oh my god!
Oh god!
Oh my! Alright, so you notice how there are things that are pinged right here in front of us. These little flags on the map. We need to get to those within a certain amount of time, and we need to deal with those while also dealing with an onslaught of the Geth, among other things. So they set charges, and so we need to go and take care of that while the other two handle the combat.
God damn it, Rugnar, you're not wrong.
Demolition
You did go
charges.
full
The
Undertaker.
Geth must have planted them.
Hurry! We need to find them all and shut them down.
That's the plan. Okay.
Well,
Did I miss over one? There's a chance of that.
Jesus.
I don't know what I'm doing.
Well, that's a fucking moon and a half.
Okay, so I can't go any further that way. I have to go up here.
Those surprises come at a later date. I'll hold you to that, Skeeto.
So there's literally nothing over this way. I'm gonna let them take care of the combat while I do a runny run.
Hey, Larks! Good to have you here. Female shepherds, you go that way. I'll go home.
Fatigued, cool. We've only got 4 minutes, and I don't think I'm doing this right. Good thing I saved not too long before this.
Yeah.
Hey, and yes, hey Larks, I'm frustrated with myself, because I will also say this, I have some, what would it be called? I want to say, direction blindness, but like, I can get easily disoriented.
Bombs?
How many? 3 charges remaining.
You want them? It's yours, my friend, as long as you have enough future money.
When you yeet the air.
So it's been, by the way, years since I have last actually played this. So if I look like I haven't played this in a while, that would be why.
Don't cross the streams. Food or raw, motherfucker. Gesundheit.
Okay, there's the next one.
Yep, that's me. You're probably wondering how I got here.
I wonder if that works. That probably only works for Ashley. But, oh, hey, Caden.
I mean,
Alright, you guys got that.
Shields disabled.
disarming with my back to it. Those are some grade A ass cheeks. Disarm a bomb without even looking.
Shepard, you suck. And Shepard, of course, it's not me that sucks.
Right. Clearly.
Okay, there's 2 charges remaining. Cool.
I mean, I'll even say, if the Geth are supposed to be inspired by the Borg, they got their fucking durability down. God. You know what I rediscovered the other day, by the way? That series of, like, 1 minute long Next Generation edits. This is, like, the ones that paint Data as, like, being one of those muscle-loving fetish artists, and...
Oh my god.
The fucking... the Riker cest. For anyone who's unsure what I'm talking about, look up, TNG edits. And chances are you'll find a playlist of about maybe 47 or so videos of just these quick minute and a half long edits of Star Trek The Next Generation that are just fucking phenomenally done. I mean, like, they're YouTube poop taken to the next level. And these were, like, fairly old. You know, they were around for a while, and so long ago that I think the
the original channel, unfortunately, may have gone down, but some mad lad re-uploaded all of them. And thank fuck for that, because they're absolutely fantastic.
Cool.
Also, you need a moment there, Larks? You good?
My computer screen is blessed with Caden. Are you sure that your allies are militarily trained?
God. I mean,
If
good
I remember
question.
correctly, I lose the mission once because I had no idea where to go to disarm the bombs. Yeah. Oh, I don't know where to go to get. That's right. Directionally challenged lore is best lore. Aw, that's very sweet. Sorry if I'm like focusing on the game and not able to read chat comments or.
Also, you're not wrong, Skeeto.
Military grade doesn't mean good, you know. Well, I will say that for some things, it does in fact mean good. The reason I say that is, say for example, you get military grade cell phones, which are literally designed to not break.
Yeah.
They're designed to make sure that they can endure long runs without having to be brought back in. You're more likely to actually... So if you go to like a military surplus store, and if they have anything like this, you can also get things like, you know, military jackets and shit like that. Yeah. Most of the people who do shop at a military surplus store are usually not the type of person that you maybe want to get to know.
Yeah.
But there are some things that are specifically designed for the military, which are super high grade and super high quality.
Though I will also say on the other spectrum of that, you also have quote-unquote military-grade rations.
Those are not... They're interesting. I actually watched Markiplier go through a whole bunch of those MREs.
Yeah. See, the thing that got me was that one of the channels I follow is the Korean Englishman. He's this dude who was born in the UK, spent most of his life going to school in South Korea, and pretty much his whole channel is like introducing other people to South Korean culture. And one of the things he did was like one of his friends that he has on is like I want to say a military captain or something like that. He and his twin brother, who is a priest, he will occasionally bring to South Korea. One of the things they did was they had this like English member of the military, like, and members of like other members of the English military try.
Ashley, move.
Try the rations and general military food of the South Korean army, which evidently blows theirs the fuck out of the water. And then they tried it on the opposite spectrum with expected results. But yeah, also very good channel. Highly recommend it. Go look it up. The Korean Englishman.
Are you up? Where are you?
Does he look like a Pixar movie?
You wanna shut it?
You're the one who told me to, pop off.
Oh, there it is! I think.
God.
No, it's not. I have no idea. I do not care at this point.
Yeah.
Let's see, is there anything over here? Did I run in a circle? I ran in a circle, didn't I?
You may have.
Where am I going?
All talking.
I think you got 2 out of...
Oh, okay.
However so many bombs.
I got them all.
So, okay.
I did actually finish disarming them.
Okay, yeah. Then I imagine maybe going down those stairs.
No.
I don't wanna.
Alright, took care of those. Going down what stairs? Well, there's the tram. That's what we came in on. Okay, cool.
Fucking Phoenix in the chat. Well, Ragnar, you're not human if you don't 360 no-scope. I mean, that does sound like some sort of twisted variant from All Tomorrows. Larks, imagine the house with balloons floating over Eden Prime, and they're just like...
Only instead of the balloons... No, but instead of balloons, it's the fucking gas bags.
Oh my god, yes! Fucking, like, Legion. I do not like the Code of Shame.
No, it's not. If it's Legion, we do not like the Cone of Shame.
Yeah, that's fair.
Shepherd Commander.
Oh, God.
I can't do a Legion impression.
Well, neither can I. I haven't heard their voice enough.
that's the direction I'm supposed to go in. I think I already explored over that way. It was all that was going to be explored. All right.
My word.
If I remember, there's something over. Okay, there's something over there.
Yeah.
All right, let's put myself in the line of fire to do something stupid.
I mean, as is, you know, the status quo for any FPS protagonist,
What the fuck was that sound?
or even just general shooter protagonist.
All right, well, I'm gonna warp you.
For a second, I thought you said I was gonna wharf them, and like, damn, like, you're gonna go that hard on them, huh? Skeeto, Shepard Commander. I do not like the coach.
Oh, those things! Cool. Which means there are more coming.
I can only assume as such, considering I'm going blind here.
Well, we're gonna see in a second.
Alright. Or we won't. Ah, yes. These, individuals.
Fun, as they are.
Rugnar in chat. I really like the sound effects in Mass Effect. For the sci-fi sound effects.
Oh, cool.
Okay, that was perfect timing! Oh, God.
You want hug? I don't know, but I can has cheeseburger.
Alright, that's the beacon. So I'm gonna do a quick little run around. I generally encourage people to explore all angles that they can. You never know when you're gonna find, for example,
Yeah.
fusion explosive. Hang on.
Also, I see you, Skeeto.
What?
Solaris amp. Alright. How do you do grenades again?
You're asking the wrong person. But, yeah, actually, fun fact about that, Skeeto. In Halo, when you hear the elites going wart, 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 or what sounds like it, that's actually the voice actors for the elites saying go, 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 but reversed.
Huh. So it's really, oh, go, go.
Yeah,
Interesting.
yeah, but with the O, it kind of sounds like a W when reversed.
No. I want key bindings. That's what I want.
At least I think that's the story behind it.
Change zoom level. Alright. Use first aid. Throw grenade. It's just G.
Yes.
Go, go, go! Go, go, go!
Go, go,
Go, go, go! Unnecessary yelling.
Acting!
I don't think I went... Did I come from... No, I came from up there. Alright, so what's over here?
Oh God, is it Johnson? Sorry. So I believe, if memory serves, Johnson was the name of a prominent military character from the main Halo trilogy. So I think what they did is like they pitched him down and reversed the go go go. Oh my God.
Alright, here I am. Save's coming. It's Johnson saying go. Go, go, gadget grenade! I don't ever know why.
God damn you. I'm mad because it fits.
I know, right?
Uh,
Alright, let's see. Oh, God, okay. Nope. 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 There we go. I did it! I did it!
Damn.
Alright, did I get anything better? No. No, I did not.
See, now I'm imagining fucking Inspector Gadget as a fucking enemy on Power Rangers, which, on the one hand, I would think would be outside the realm of possibility, but they also had the fucking Ninja Turtles on the Power Rangers once.
we have all of these Reapers. Again.
Yeah.
Oh, the lockpicking sequence. It's easy, but so annoying. Well, it's easy in some ways. I'm just bad at it. This is me just taking a tour.
Yeah, I get you. Taking the scenic route.
Ah. Well, and also doing this.
Yeah. God,
Gas troops destroy. Okay.
Hey, did he pass away in Halo 3? I forgot whether or not. Because I know they had the fake out in, like, Halo 1 as to what happened to him. But, yeah, it's been so long. Like, since I either played or watched any of the cutscenes. Because I think the only Halo games I actually personally played were Reach, Halo 1 Anniversary, and Halo 4. But I have seen the cutscenes of all the fucking games.
No, no. Stop dancing. You're not invited to dance. Cats don't dance.
You can dance if you wanna. You can take pot shots at me. Ah, yeah. God. Yeah, Johnson was a cool character.
Oh, heavy armor for a Krogan. When are we gonna ever need that?
I know, right?
We live in a society, Benny. Uncle Gadget, you've been scaring me ever since you've seen that movie.
God damn. Fucking Joaquin Phoenix as Inspector Gadget.
Whoops.
My God. It's like someone dropped a bomb.
One?
That
Well-
must be where the Geth ship landed.
Fucking Guilty Spark would. Yeah, it was him, wasn't it? God, that little shithead.
I think I've officially explored everything. So I don't have to do any
Yeah.
fucking-
Good call.
any decryption.
Ah, yes.
Alright, well. Ready for some stupid shit?
Always.
By the way, what determines... Well, I'll let the scene.
Yeah.
Normandy, the beacon is secure.
This is
Request
amazing.
immediate-
Actual working Prothean technology. Unbelievable.
It wasn't doing anything like that when they dug it up.
Something must have activated it.
Roger, Normandy. Standing by.
Bye, Kayla.
Caden.
Oh, it doesn't matter now. He's dead.
No.
What a fucking sequence.
Shepard!
No, don't touch.
Oof.
By the way, the individual that gets stuck like that depends on the gender you choose for your shepherd.
Huh.
It's arbitrary.
Yeah.
But basically, if you're a male shep, you save Ash, and if you're a female shep, you save Caden.
Caden activating the plot.
Distinguished Service Medal.
Yeah.
Got it. Ah.
Ah.
No.
We identified
For a second, I
the
thought there was a
ship that
tweet.
touched down on Eden Prime, the Normandy, a human alliance vessel. It was under the command of Captain Anderson. They managed to save the colony.
And the beacon.
One of the humans may have used it.
Arg, arg, arg.
Look at this Kylo Ren-esque shit-fit tantrum.
This human must be eliminated.
God, I'll even say Kylo Ren's tantrum in Force Awakens was more intimidating than that. Yeah.
It is arbitrary whenever the fucking soldier chosen depending on the gender of your character. Anyway.
This is your brain on drugs.
This is your brain on Beacon.
Dr. Chakwas. I think she's waking up.
What was your first clue?
Dr. Chocolate.
You had us worried there, Shepard. How are you feeling?
Pale.
I mean, yeah. She has to think of... Oh, she's a little wall-eyed.
A smidge, yeah. I feel like I got kicked in the face by a horse, Doc.
I don't get enough sun, Doc. I'm going on vacation.
I feel like French aristocracy, Doc. Complete with powder bath.
So actually, can you do me a favor and grab me one of the Soleils?
Yes, I can.
Cool. I'm sending him away so I can talk to you guys in private. I love how Saren appears in the Legendary Edition. I can see better all the little details all over his body. Yeah. Also, I'm trying to remember, because the matriarch, her voice sounds familiar, and I'm trying to fucking place where I've heard it. And I'm sure it'll be obvious, and I'll probably check on IMDb at some point, but...
I'm still trying to figure out where I heard Dr. Chocolate.
Well, I do know, I think she plays, Marathari, whether it's in Dragon Age Origins or, DA2, I think that's her, but again, I could be super mistaken.
I mean, either way, it's a good voice.
How do you feel like I'm in a video game, Doc?
It's hell, Doc.
Alright. Well. Shall we be strong or shall we be honest?
I mean, this one's all yours.
Well, I need to build some renegade.
Speaking of, here comes our own personal renegade.
Like the morning after shore leave. How long was I out?
About 15 hours. Something happened down there with the beacon, I think.
It's my fault. I must have triggered some kind of security field when I approached it. You had to push me out of the way.
You had no way to know what would happen.
Actually, we don't even know if that's what set it off. Unfortunately, we'll never get the chance to find out.
The beacon exploded. A system overload, maybe. And the blast knocked you cold. Williams and I had to carry you back here to the ship.
How do you feel? Like I want to do a staring contest, Doc. Go! I need to practice my Shepard impression.
You do. I mean, you're already pretty good at it.
Well, a lot of it is bringing it down into my deeper register and sounding more like this. There's a little bit of crispness to the tone that I need to pay attention to, but even then, I'm not. That's starting to get into my little boy voice.
I was even going to say, and yeah, if you could do that, Ragnar, that'd be appreciated.
I did a quick check.
Matriarch's voice actor.
I could put the name in the chat? Sure, but I would more know, like, what other characters I know her from, but, like...
Yeah.
15 hours? Damn, I'm late for school! Sticks toast in her mouth.
You know what? I would not be surprised if there were, like, a mod for that. You wake up and they just see fucking toast in her mouth.
Oh, no.
Oh, God.
Oh, no, I'm late for school! I know a friend who is a big mess. She even has Morton singing. Oh.
With fucking Caden replaced by a cat with a crescent moon on its head.
Anyway, thanks.
I appreciate it.
I appreciate it. There we go.
Physically, you're fine.
Oh, Marina
But I detected some
Sirtis!
unusual brain activity. Abnormal beta waves. I also noticed an increase in your rapid eye movement. Signs typically associated with intense dreaming.
So Marina Sirtis, fucking Troy,
Oh, shit.
as well as, Demona.
Huh.
So
Well,
that's why her voice sounded familiar.
You know?
I was like, that accent. It's like that accent in particular was standing out to me, the way that she was pronouncing things.
God, and again, I was just watching next gen clips on YouTube. God damn it.
And it's annoying hearing Morton singing every time someone... Well, I don't know about you, but the more I hear Morton sing, the better.
I mean, I'll take your word for it.
I saw... I'm not sure what I saw. Death, destruction... Nothing's really clear.
I better add this to my report. It may... Oh, Captain Anderson.
How's our XO holding up, Doctor?
Well, all the readings look normal. I'd say the commander's going to be fine.
Glad to hear it. Shepard, I need to speak with you. In private.
Aye, aye, Captain. I'll be in the mess if you need me.
You're already in a mess.
I was gonna say, you're already a
Sounds like
mess.
that beacon hit you pretty hard, Commander. Are you sure you're okay?
Define okay.
I don't like soldiers dying under my command.
Jenkins wasn't your fault. You did a good job, Shepard.
Did we leave Gunnery Chief Williams back on Eden Prime?
I figured we could use a soldier like her. She's been reassigned to the Normandy.
I have mixed feelings on Ashley, but...
Williams is a good soldier. She deserves it.
Lieutenant Alenko agrees with you. That's why I added her to our crew.
Cool. I'm also pissed off about the Geth.
Intel dropped the ball, sir. We had no idea what we were walking into down there. That's why things went to hell.
The Geth haven't been outside the Veil in 2 centuries, Commander. Nobody could have predicted this.
You wanted to talk, sir?
You said you needed to see me in private, Captain?
I won't lie to you, Shepard. Things look bad. Nihilus is dead. The beacon was destroyed and Geth are invading. The Council's going to want answers.
Yeah, Fred Tassiscory, however his surname is pronounced. He's in a lot of things. He's got a very particular sort of voice. He's a very prolific voice actor. Well,
I didn't do anything wrong, Captain. Hopefully the Council can see that.
First story about
I'll
Ashley in the
stand
first
behind you and
playthrough.
your report, Shepard. You're a damned hero in my books. That's not why I'm here. It's Saren, that other Turian. Saren's a Spectre, one of the best, a living legend. But if he's working with the Geth, it means he's gone rogue.
Oh, I was hoping you would go mage.
Spectre's trouble.
Completely
Saren's
unbalanced
dangerous.
team.
I was hoping you'd
And
go
he
Vogue.
hates humans.
Also, I just realized that with both Keith Davids and Marina Sirtis in this, we've got 2 of the Gargoyles cast here.
Yeah.
If not more. I mean, that was one of... There's a lot of overlap in the voice
Also, the
acting.
Arbiter from Halo. So.
Well. Law Phoenix. I like soldiers dying on my command unless I shoot them.
I mean,
Why?
He thinks we're growing too fast, taking over the galaxy.
okay, but why though?
A lot of aliens think that way. Most of them don't.
You're
do
also
anything about it.
alien!
But Saren has allied himself with the Geth.
I mean, technically
I don't know
everyone
how.
is.
I don't
Yeah.
know why.
To one another.
I only know it had something to do with that beacon. You were there just before that beacon self-destructed. Did you see anything? Any clue that might tell us what Saren was after?
I mean, he saw several visions.
Just before I lost consciousness, I had some kind of vision.
A vision? A vision of what?
I saw synthetics. Geth, maybe. Slaughtering people. Butchering them.
We need to report this to the Council, Shepard.
To the Council Shepherd. Gargoyles, I thought that show... Honestly, it's such a good show. I can't say that the quote-unquote 3rd season appeals to me. I saw one episode of it and I was like,
Yeah, the 2-parter, episode of season 3. We haven't watched anything beyond that, mainly because we've heard rumors.
Especially because of how the production was handled, how the team was distributed, all sorts of things.
Yeah, but the 2 first seasons are fucking solid.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Like, I don't even really think there are really any filler episodes. Even the ones where they kind of...
The World Tour stuff.
The World Tour is the closest you're going to get to that. But even then, it ends up fleshing out the world that they all lived in, which I think was kind of important. That there are gargoyles in different cultures and different kinds of guardians. And never mind, I love any kind of story that starts involving, like, Shakespearean influences and, like, the Avalon stuff.
Absolutely. And I will say, Ragnar, you can watch it online. Whether it be through, Disney Plus or maybe less than.
We're not going to ever encourage that, of course. We would
no,
never suggest that you watch cartoons online.
Oh, absolutely not. Heil Disney. But
anyway. Let's see. I don't want to report it to the council, but I'm not going to snap at Anderson. He has
I don't wanna.
Anyway.
What are we gonna tell them? I had a bad dream?
We don't know what information was stored in that beacon. Lost Prothean technology, blueprints for some ancient weapon of mass destruction, whatever it was. Saren took it. But I know Saren. I know his reputation is politics. He believes humans are a blight on the galaxy. This attack was an act of war. He has the secrets from the beacon. He has an army of Geth at his command, and he won't stop until he's wiped humanity from the face of the galaxy.
And what I love with this is that, like, he's probably not wrong to an extent. It's just that, unfortunately, the scope of our ability to understand the situation is so limited at this stage in the saga.
Yeah.
But,
I'll find some way to take him down.
It's not that easy. He's a Spectre. He can go anywhere, do almost anything. That's why we need the Council on our side.
now, they can't help us. In fact, you know what? I'm going to say that. They can't help us.
When have they ever done anything for humanity?
If we expose Saren as a traitor, the Council will revoke his Spectre status. I'll contact the ambassador and see if he can get us an audience with the Council. He'll want to see us as soon as we reach the Citadel. We should be getting close. Head up to the bridge and tell Joker to bring us into dock.
Out of all the names they could have gone with, I never understood why they decided to name the pilot fucking Joker.
Well, his name is actually Jeff. Joker
Right.
is a nickname. And usually, any kind of military training, very often you will get some sort of nickname. Part of it is building a rapport, building, like, you know, established in-joke, basically. Part of it is to make fun of people, bullying them, because the military thrives on bullying people that get recruited in, because it makes them feel even more helpless and more likely to fall in line.
Oh, yes.
But, you know, there's a lot of bullshit. But yeah, Joker is his nickname.
Yeah, like, haha, what a funny guy. His legs don't work.
But Space Dad, I don't want to talk to the cat. Oh wait, I have to do this in Shepard's voice. But Space, no. But Space Dad, no, that's just a little boy voice. I can't do it.
I was gonna say.
But
You'll
Space,
do what I say and you'll like it, Naruto.
But Space Dad, I don't want to talk to the council.
I don't want to talk to the Council.
Then no more space operas for you. Actually, you'd read that voice
Let's see.
in Anderson. Yeah.
Then no more space operas for you.
As a spectuer, sorry, I could download movies illegally and get away with it. Nice.
Nice.
I think this is actually our first real time having more of the ship to actually explore. So, they let us kind of set the pacing. This is a good chance for us to actually look around. A lot of the doors were actually closed off to us before.
Well, according to Skeeto, the nickname stuff is mainly in basic training and job training.
Yeah, that. Sorry, I did actually mean that. I don't necessarily mean in the military as a whole, but when you're going through that, they do often offer nicknames.
I get you.
Okay, well, I may as well start with Gaiden.
Yes. Gay Ben.
Hey, babe.
Commander, I'm glad to see you're okay. Losing Jenkins was hard on the crew, and I'm glad we didn't lose you too.
He's a crowd favorite. Everyone remembers Jenkins.
What?
Oh, hi, Jenkins.
Hi, Zelda.
I hope you guys can hear that.
Oh, undoubtedly. Zelda. Let her reach up. Let her reach up.
All right.
Zelda. Okay, bye then.
There she goes. There she goes again.
Oh, you said it for me.
Things were pretty rough down there.
Yeah, you never get used to seeing dead civilians. Doesn't seem right somehow. But at least you stopped Saren from wiping out the whole colony.
I couldn't have done it without you.
We're Marines. We stick together. And I'm just sorry that we lost Jenkins.
I love that you can even tell that this is him putting on some kind of tough front.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, he is a soldier, and he knows shit. You know, he knows the reality of it, but I still love that that's a little bit of a tough face there.
Yeah.
I'm pretending to care, so how you holding up? Anyway. Alright, well, Zach, I'm going to say this. Clones in a fictional universe are not comparable to real-world military.
Yeah, I wish I could have done something to save him.
I was there. You did everything right. It was just bad luck.
No.
It's been a hell of a shakedown, Cruz. Our first mission ends with one Spectre killing another. The Citadel Council's not gonna be happy about that. Probably use it to lever more concessions out of the Alliance.
So, sorry.
I'm in the army, so...
sorry, Phoenix, but I originally read that as space mayonnaise.
Space mayonnaise.
Spice mayonnaise. So Russian and French.
Somehow.
Even a German geneticist couldn't come up with a more beastly combination.
Get off of that. Get off of that.
Get up off of that thing. Shit, dude, you better.
You've got a good grasp of the situation. You a career man?
Yeah, a lot of biotics are. We're not restricted, but we sure don't go undocumented. May as well get a paycheck for it.
Besides, my father served. I made him proud when I enlisted. Eventually. But is that why you're here? Because of your family?
And actually, it's interesting. Caden is Canadian. I think he's from Vancouver, even.
Huh, real shit.
Not bad luck, bad AI. Not to blame. It's a bad cutscene. Actually, it isn't even a bad cutscene because it goes immediately from him getting shot to, oh, you're in combat now.
God.
Anyway. Something similar.
I was a regular Navy brat. I got a little more noteworthy than the folks expected.
Oh, that's right, the Blitz. Imagine that bought you any post in the fleet.
Look at all the times they
Marines were
mention your
heading for the
backstory.
I love Blitzball.
Can you, tell me why?
This is my story. You guys should see the death glare she's giving me. No, all that's missing is Caden laughing like a bird.
He most certainly is Canadian, says Larks. I may as well be honest with Caden.
I mean,
The captain hopes the ambassador can get an audience with the council. Tell them what Saren's been up to.
Makes sense. They'd probably like to know he's not working for them anymore. Whatever happens, we'll be ready, Commander.
Okay.
Joker's waiting for you on the bridge.
But I want to talk to you. Hey, bitch, you treated me. What's up?
Yes, Commander? Is there something you need?
I want to know more about Caden.
How well do you know the lieutenant?
I'd never worked with him before this mission. But he has an impressive service record. Over 12 special commendations. Tends to keep to himself, though. Maybe because of the headaches. It's not easy being an L2.
Blitzball is from Final Fantasy X.
yeah, I was about to say, Skeeto, no, it's somehow dumber than that.
Now, too, let's get this out of the way.
What does that have to do with it?
Well, most biotics now use the L3 implants. Lieutenant Alenko was wired with the old L2 configuration. Sometimes there are complications.
What kind of complications?
Severe mental disabilities, insanity, crippling physical pain. There's a long list of horrific side effects. Caden's lucky. He just gets migraines.
Which I'll tell you this. Migraines fucking suck.
Oh, yes.
If you've never had one, it's hard to explain the difference between that and a headache. It's like, you know, a headache will kind of, maybe even a bad headache will put you down for a little bit. You may not want to go around and do much. You might feel like a little less capable of going about your business. A migraine is you close the doors, you close the blinds, you close the curtains, and you pull a blanket over your head and you just kind of cry.
Mm-hmm.
Migraines are awful, yeah. So, Caden is lucky that he only gets migraines, but that's because the other side effects, pretty fucking bad.
A little bit.
I'm right here. Kind of rude talking about me when I'm around.
What do you know about Captain Anderson?
I've served with him for a few tours now. He knows when to let things slide and when to crack the whip. The crew knows he's seen pretty much anything they'll ever run into. And he cares about the people under his command.
How did you end up serving on an Alliance ship?
I enlisted right out of med school. Earth always seemed boring to me. Too safe, too secure. I figured the colonies were teeming with exotic adventure. I wanted to travel the stars, tending the wounds of tough soldiers with piercing eyes and sensitive souls. Turns out military life isn't quite as romantic as I'd imagined.
No shit.
But humanity needs the Alliance if we want to keep expanding through the Traverse. And the Alliance always needs good doctors. So I stayed on to do my part.
Also, I just realized that she's a bit like a Beverly Crusher in some ways.
A little bit, yeah.
Got little elements of that.
Ever think you made the wrong choice?
Sometimes I think about opening a private practice back on Earth. Or maybe taking a position at one of the new med centers out in the colonies. But there's something special about working on soldiers. If I left the Alliance now, I'd feel like I was abandoning them.
Alright, well.
I should go.
Goodbye.
There we go. The iconic I should go. Because they chose that as your automatic, like, default, alright, I'm done with this conversation thing.
Yeah.
So sometimes it would be almost uncharacteristic to respond to abruptly cut off a conversation, like you staring there for like 5 minutes because you the player are talking with someone, and then in character, so she's just like, I should go.
Yeah, I gotta go. I need to get my I need to water the dog. Bye.
You should water your dog.
Oh yes, especially in the summer.
Nothing like summer in the city. Someone under stress meeting someone looking pretty.
See, again, because we just watched In the Heights, that's all I can think of now.
I love Ash looking at me like, yes, Commander?
Commander, are you concerned that our character models are just a bit too similar?
Oh, they got the same training.
Yeah.
I'm glad you're okay, Commander. The crew could use some good news after what happened to Jenkins.
Jenkins was a valuable part of this crew.
Part of me feels guilty over what happened. If Jenkins was still alive, I might not be here.
Shut up, New Jenkins.
You're a good soldier, Williams. You belong on the Normandy.
Thanks, Commander. That means a lot from you. I've never met anyone who was awarded the Star of Terra.
You mean the sun?
Things were pretty rough down there. Are you okay?
I've seen friends die before. Comes with being a Marine. But to see my whole unit wiped out, and you never get used to seeing dead civilians. But things would have been a lot worse if you hadn't shown up.
We couldn't have done it without you, Williams.
Thanks, Commander. I have to admit, I was a little worried about being assigned to the Normandy. It's nice when someone makes you feel welcome.
I think you're gonna fit in here just fine, Williams.
Thanks, Commander.
Speaking of abrupt cutoffs to conversation.
Ah, yes.
Joker's waiting for you in the bridge, Commander.
So I've heard.
I'm gonna go pester my boss.
Go speak to Joker when you're ready. Tell him to bring the Normandy into dock.
Yep, his hands are the same color as his face.
Also, tell him to bring in a new fucking bed. This one literally feels like particle board.
Particle board, particle board.
Doing the thing with the particle horde. What's it like? It's not important. Particle board.
Oh. No, I don't want to be here.
Progress the plot? Why would we want to do that?
No. Oh, I can run in here.
I've seen friends die before. Oh, good for you!
What are you gesturing at? I know they're supposed to be like talking, but without any mouth movement. It's just like she's like.
This reminds me of the gesturing NPCs from Sonic 06. Just like.
Yes.
Is she looking in a vanity mirror?
What? She looks terrified.
She's like, yeah.
She is tripping hard, man.
She's like, yeah, damn right you were in the Blitz.
Actually, beds do feel like that in ships in most branches.
God.
Would you mind? This is a private conversation, ma'am.
The NPC was just like, fuck it.
Don't mind me, I'm just joining the conversation.
Would you fuck me? I'd fuck me. That's the appropriate time to leave.
I'm terrified of myself.
As well you should be. I just ate so many gas bags.
Game? Were you not expecting me to do this?
I ate so many gas bags. I kept telling myself one more and then they were gone. We're sorry.
In the Normandy vehicle bay, using a squad member's locker allows you to assign equipment to them. New equipment may be purchased from the requisition officer. By the way, I actually learned recently. So I have like a list of voices that I kind of can do pretty well.
Here we go.
I can do, like, obviously there's my normal speaking voice, which I can sometimes end up sounding a bit like a teacher.
Oh, yeah.
That's just how I tend to go for, you can see examples of that in my symbolism and lore.
Oh, yes.
This sort of cadence that I tend to work into that, for example. There's, teacher lady. There's mom lady, which is, again, not very different from my normal speaking tone, but just a little bit more worried for your health and safety. There's old lady, which is somewhat more refined and kind of overlaps with my queenly voice. But of course, I can sound far more pretentious and superior to all of you. I can do a lot of like silkier voices, I guess, smoother type things. I can sound very excited.
Lady Dimitrescu much?
Not exactly. She's in a slightly different zone from me, but let's see. Oh yeah, there's cute girl, like Genki girl.
Yeah.
I can sound like a cute little girl sometimes. And I can sound a little bit more like a teenager. It's a slight adjustment, but it's kind of like a sort of sliding scale there.
So Muffy from back home.
Look, don't even... Look, let's not get into that. I can do Ash Ketchum, but let me see. It takes me a second to get into it, but, here I am doing a little boy voice. Skeeto, thank you so much for the donation!
Gotta voice them all.
Wow! I just ate so many. Thank you.
Yeah.
Look at that!
It's a little shibby.
But I discovered another one last night, and I didn't mean to, but we were watching Beast Wars, and there was the character, Pterosaur?
Pterosaur, yeah.
Pterosaur. And if you know anything about, like, what he does when he says, like, his catchphrase of...
Pterosaur!
So,
I can't even do it.
He can't do it, but I know the technique that's largely being used to do that, and it's terrorize. And then I realized that's part of how Krang from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the original series, fucking sounds.
Yeah, it's just like you pitch it down a little bit, and that's like the trail end of like every other sentence for Krang.
This is how I can talk.
Meanwhile, this is how Krang sounds most of the time.
Exactly. So between the two of us, we can voice Krang.
Oh my god, the price sprite is so cute. Yeah. So we're two voice actors who can pull off the work of one voice actor.
Beast Wars gotta catch 'em all. Well, I mean, that was pretty much the purpose of the show, a big toy commercial.
Optimus Primal, go! Well, that was not my
Optimus Primal!
Maximize!
I gotta do my little boy voice again. Optimus Primal, go! I can't do it.
Bunch of lamers.
But, a bunch of lamers, Christ.
Fucking cheater. Or sorry, as they pronounce it, cheater. Oh, God.
Yeah, I've seen your comments, Zach. So yes, again, of that list, all of those voices, one of these things is not like the other.
One of these things doesn't belong.
Fucking Krang!
I will say that's another series y'all should watch if you haven't already. Fucking Beast Wars.
It is. We were actually making our way through it, partly for nostalgia and also because it's just a good show.
Yeah.
Imagining Gary riding Megatron into battle. Thank you for the med. Oh my god. Yes. Can I help? I can do like a female Megatron.
Prepare for trouble and make it double. Yes.
No.
Oh, can we talk about the UPS thing?
Oh god! Okay. Interrupting Mass Effect for this, but okay, so not long ago, we were running a couple of errands in town, and we were stopping by, we stopped by this one shop, and as we were heading in, we noticed that there was a sign on the door. Now, you know, a lot of places will have, like, you know, handheld signs of some kind, and, like, they're letting you know, like, we accept debit cards, or little details like that, so that if you're not going to go into the store and waste your time with something, unless, like, you know, if it's a common question that they get asked. So, we saw this paper sign attached to the window, and it has the UPS logo on it, and it's like, you know, it's all professionally, they literally took the UPS logo and printed it, and it says, UPS! And then in smaller, well,
like
red
bold
letters.
Red letters.
No.
So it's like, UPS! No. I have not watched any other Transformers series.
Yeah, it's like, what can Brown do for you? It can fuck off. That's what it can do.
Much to Luke's chagrin, I have not watched any other Transformers.
There are some good ones out there. I'll say that much.
Oh, yeah.
The first one I watched at length was Beast Wars, admittedly, but I'll even say I was very surprised to find out that one of my favorite indie voice actors, Jason Marnoka, actually went on to voice Megatron for a lot of recent Transformers series. Hell yeah!
Oh my god!
Gotta catch all the no's.
Oh no.
No.
He's doing it again.
Here we fucking go. Hang on to your butts, kids.
This is taking me back. Thank you, Skeet. I guess I'm choking on that one.
Skeet, goddamn.
Ragnar, yeah, same for me. Beast Wars was the only Transformers show that I watched, which is why I was very confused when Transformers started being a part of the fucking show. I had no idea.
Oh, yeah.
It's been years since it happened. And yet I still remember it like it was yesterday. Actually, I remember it like it was today!
Yeah, I think one of my favorite relatively recent ones to come out was Transformers Prime, mainly because they had fucking Steve Bloom playing Starscream.
It's the Mako!
Yeah.
Oh, I got a codex for it. Cool.
Did I get hit by Joker's laughing gas?
Before you head out?
What have you got?
Whatever you want. Armor, weapons, mods. It's not standard Alliance issue, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. Well, as long as you don't mind paying for it.
Why should I pay you for my weapons and armor?
My stuff doesn't come from the Alliance. I have to purchase it myself, and it's not cheap. Hell, the licenses alone have set me back more than I'd like. But no licenses, no goods. Without the goods, I'm out of a job.
I'm literally your superior officer.
What are licenses? Why do you need them?
Manufacturers sell licenses. Each license allows me to buy and sell a certain brand of products. I already have several basic ones, but you'll need to buy more if you want me to bring in different brands. Many of the best licenses are hard to get, but they're well worth the cost if you can find them.
So I will say this is one of those, like, collector's things that they have in the game. One of the many, I don't want to say fetch quests, but effectively you can buy licenses and it will get you access to some higher quality stuff. So it is actually worth the investment to go and look into them, as long as you've actually got the money and credits to cover it.
Gotcha.
Otherwise, the title translated would be Thunder Roars and Fire Skies for the Biocombat.
Biocombat. Yeah, that reminds me of that one fucking track from Godzilla vs. Biolante, Bio Wars.
Biowar. Anyway.
I mean...
What do the different manufacturers offer?
There are too many for me to keep track of, but each license will explain what it's good for.
And I will say that I think the CSEC, like, I don't think, maybe we can get that here, but yeah, the CSEC license gives you the, well, some of it, no. It's not CSEC. I think it's actually, well, I may be misremembering. It could either be CSEC or it could be Spectre requisitions that give you, like, literally the highest grade stuff, which both of them, you know, are relevant.
Gotcha.
How often will you get new items?
Well, that depends on how many licenses you've purchased, but I'll rotate items on a regular basis regardless. And anytime we land someplace with a big enough port, I'll buy, sell, and trade whatever I can. Check back often. I need to move items quickly, so only the most basic items will be stocked consistently.
That sounds so sketchy.
A little bit. I mean, it's capitalism, so...
Yeah.
Let's see what you got.
Spectre is the highest, yeah. So you can get some pretty decent stuff. For example, like if you want to, I mean, these are all going to be fairly expensive at this point. We do not have enough credits. But what I can do is I can sell some of the stuff that I'm not using. Why is it a fucking box?
What's in the box? Shepard, what's in the box? He's literally selling loot boxes. And that just looks like a fucking pool filter. That's a vacuum, and that's a Roomba. That's a yellow light.
So Griffin accidentally ran a red light the other day, or weeks ago.
Yeah.
And immediately after I pointed that out, the next light, he pointed right at it and said angrily,
"That's a yellow light." Just making sure I stopped. Hey, Zach.
Hey, Zach. Wait. Where? What?
Yeah.
Which Zach?
Yeah, the Zach. Good Borking.
Oh, good Borkening!
Yeah.
Hi, Zach. The beginning of the donation wars that started and the grand that finally broke the game.
Man.
Epic unboxing, featuring Commander Shepard of the Normandy. Anyway, I don't think I'm going to be using the grenades that much, to be honest. So I would much rather have money than inventory. I just realized also that what I probably should have done... Oh. Well, that works. And yeah. Okay, I can get both of those. I probably should have just dissolved those into fucking Omnigel. Hey, JB!
Yeah!
I don't know if you've missed much. We're still in the beginning of the game. I've only just gotten back to the Normandy and I'm kind of just fucking around, finding out.
Exactly.
So that's the engine.
I half expect LaForge to be just walking around here.
Element 0 core. God, it is causing...
Yeah.
Hi, Adams.
Shame about Jenkins, Commander.
Okay.
They really
Shame
love their
about
red
Jenkins,
shirts on the ship.
Shame about Jenkins, Commander. Shame about Jenkins, Commander.
Remix that shit.
Shame on that. Shame on that, Mike Jenkins.
Shame about Jenkins.
Shame on that Jenkins, is what I accidentally said.
I mean, also accurate.
Ah, yeah, the backup count for more donations.
Jesus. Ah, man.
Alright. Well, I don't have much to equip the party with, so I think I should probably go meet Joker on the fucking...
Yes. You mean the infamous pilot that we've been, like, destined to meet?
We've already met him.
I know, but you wouldn't think it from how much they're fucking talking about him. Then again, they were also hyping up Jenkins, so...
I don't like that. I don't like it when the loading manages to cause the game to freeze briefly.
I mean...
Sorry for the sudden instant quiet there for a second.
Well, the cats took care of that.
I know, right? For when I can't send any more on my main.
Nice.
Well, you've made your point. You've made your point.
Yeah. Make it again.
What am I targeting when that comes up?
Alright, you take care, Phoenix.
Oh, take care. It is getting late. Who, whenever thinks of Jenkins, he thinks of either Leroy Jenkins or that Jenkins from How I Met Your Mother. Yeah, well, Leroy Jenkins was the inspiration for, the naming of Jenkins who died, because he ran in and got himself shot.
Yeah, I mean, if we can take any solace in all of this tragedy, at least now he's got chicken.
I'm glad you're okay, Commander. Losing Jenkins was hard enough on the crew.
And it's actually not a bad idea every once in a while to kind of go around and actually chat with the crew, because they'll often have different opinions about what's been going on. They'll update, they'll comment on the state of the story.
Yeah.
This becomes even more so in the second and third games.
The day will come again, Griffin. The day will come again.
Hi, Jeff.
Good timing, Commander. I was just about to bring us into the Citadel.
My name's
See the
Jeff.
taxpayer money at work.
This is actually a really cool cutscene. So I've told you about the Citadel before.
Oh, yeah. How you fly into it and it just fucking eats you. Oh, no, wait, these things. Sorry. I forgot. I forgot what those big gate chip thingies were called. I thought that was the Citadel for a split second.
No. They did such a good job with this cutscene, too.
Oh, yeah.
Setting the mood. The size of this thing is kind of immeasurable.
Yeah. Look at the size of that ship.
The Ascension, flagship of the Citadel fleet.
Well, size isn't everything.
I said touchy, Joe.
I'm just saying you need firepower, too.
I'm so sorry for the frame rate.
Look at that monster. Its main gun could rip through the barriers in any ship in the Alliance fleet.
Good thing it's on our side, then.
Citadel Control, this is SSV Normandy, requesting permission to land.
Stand by for clearance, Normandy. Clearance granted. You may begin your approach. Transferring you to an Alliance operator.
Roger, Alliance Tower. Normandy out.
I love the idea of transferring you
Normandy, this is Alliance. Please proceed to Dock 422.
You good there? And then just like slices it like fucking mesh wire.
Exactly. Loading screen, I presume?
Yep.
Nice.
This is basically the hub of the galaxy.
Ah.
So every known
like sentient
species, yeah, sapient
This
race.
is an outrage! The Council would step in if the Geth attacked a Turian colony?
The Turians don't found colonies on the borders of the Terminus systems, Ambassador.
Humanity was well aware of the risks when you went into the Traverse.
That was all
What
they
about
gave
Saren?
us.
You can't just ignore a rogue Spectre. I demand action!
Humans
You
were not
don't
given
get
good
to make
real
demands
estate.
of the Council, Ambassador.
Citadel Security is investigating your charges against Saren. We will discuss the CSEC findings at the hearing, not before.
Captain Anderson, I see you brought half your crew with you.
Just the ground team from Eden Prime, in case you had any questions.
I have the mission reports. I assume they're accurate?
They are. Sounds like you convinced the Council to give us an audience.
They were not happy about it. Saren's their top agent. They don't like him being accused of treason.
So I want to point something out. You notice how the council is like, well, that's what you get for founding a colony on the edge of the Traverse and all of that stuff. Yeah, humans were not given much choice. This is literally redlining in action. Only, I mean, it's not comparable because it's fiction and it's about humanity as a whole, but as opposed to redlining in the United States.
I was gonna say galactic gentrification.
I mean, kind of, but in this particular case, they gave humanity terrible colonies, terrible places to actually start making their colonies, and so that they have like this convenient excuse of, oh well, I mean, you shouldn't have founded there, you shouldn't have decided to build your colony there, because then that's you knew what the risks were, and it's like, you didn't exactly give us prime real estate, you fuck. So this is literally the washing their hands of it. It's literally like
you get what you paid for.
Yeah. But even in the sense of, like, well, maybe they should have thought about that before becoming poor. That kind of attitude of, like, well, maybe you should have thought about starving to death, before actually becoming a poor person.
I mean...
The only ambassador was... Yeah. They gave humans a shitty situation. They clearly do not care about humans. A lot of these species do not regard humans as like an
equal.
An equal. They are an upstart who are trying to ambitiously climb their way to the top, which is, again, indicative of a commentary on humanity that we keep pushing as hard and as fast as we can.
Yeah.
And this is exactly what we would do, unfortunately. No wonder the Human Alliance was trying so hard to get into the Council and propose a human perspective. I mean, that's just it. It's a status symbol. And it's a way of actually making sure that, next human colony, you get a good planet that's not on the verge of the fucking, what is it?
The galactic ghetto, as it were, the Veil.
Yeah. The Veil, the Perseus Veil. Yeah, I'm gonna say this about them.
I'm not gonna sit on my ass just because the Council doesn't want to do anything. If they won't stop Saren, I will.
Settle down, Commander. You've already done more than enough to jeopardize your candidacy for the Spectres. The mission on Eden Prime was a chance to prove you could get the job done. Instead, Nihilus ended up dead and the beacon was destroyed.
That's Saren's fault, not hers.
Then we better hope the CSEC investigation turns up evidence to support our accusations. Otherwise, the Council might use this as an excuse to keep you out of the Spectres. Come with me, Captain. I want to go over a few things before the hearing.
Did they paint
Shepard,
you with grey paint?
You and the others can meet
Are
us
you
at the Citadel
Homestuck?
Tower, top level.
I mean, I
sure
wouldn't
you
be
have clearance
surprised,
to get
given
in.
the multiverse theory at work in that series.
And that's why I hate politicians.
Ooh, I got a +2 on my Renegade. That actually even reminds me, I wanna...
To me!
No. I probably even got... I don't have any points to spend. Do you guys have any points to spend? No, you don't. So let's see. Yeah, I can't say that I've got a lot of Renegade here. But I do want to see what I can do to at least occasionally work some of those in.
Yeah.
Humanity, the cockroaches of space. I'm sorry,
I mean, given the fucked up shoes we wear.
I do not like him, says Larks. I agree.
Yeah. I mean, you should also save, speaking of.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow. Alright.
Big place.
Oh, he's using full sentences now.
Wow.
Big place.
Oh, they've built themselves quite the lake.
Gaiden do
Wonder if
good?
anyone ever drowned in it.
I just want to show this off because they...
Yeah, that is an outfit.
Well, no, I'm at the,
Oh, yeah, the actual place. I'm sorry.
Wow. I wanted to show off this citadel. I love how I'm looking at the fucking background. Well, I guess, again...
Yeah.
Ace versus Arrow.
Yeah.
But yes, you can check your map, and when you've got like that, a little destination beacon, you can choose to join it. I'm going to take my fucking time and explore the Citadel if it stops getting so janky.
I mean, again, good thing you're saved.
I think it's a matter of like screens loading in textures and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Big place.
What a mansion.
Oh, I love them.
Something's up with your dog.
I understand what you're saying, but these allegations are very serious. This is serious. My reputation is at stake. I spoke with the consort in confidence, and her alone, and she betrayed that confidence. All right. I will look into it for you. In the meantime, do not do anything rash.
If I don't make it back, tell my wife I said hello.
I mean, honestly, that's not that far off.
Yeah.
But, okay, take care, Skeeto, and thank you again for the super chats today.
Yeah.
Have fun with D&D.
Zelda agrees.
Hello there, human. Sincere apology, but I am here on business and cannot be distracted right now.
You seem distressed. Is there something I can do to help?
Alarmed response. You overheard that, did you? This is all going so wrong, and it is the Asari consort's fault. She's the one who started all this.
Who's this Asari consort?
Curious, you have not heard. You must be new to the Citadel. Everyone knows Sha'ira, the consort. I cannot speak more about this problem. It is too sensitive. Suffice it to say, she has compromised my authority as a diplomat.
Yeah. I mean, it's kind of in the name, my dude.
Hi, Zelda.
I mean, you literally did fuck around and find out.
She does more than that.
I know.
Hey, kitten. Oh, she's being a baby. She is purring. Squeeze! Squish that cat. Squish that
All
cat.
you gotta know is just squish that cat. That's not comfortable for the cat, or safe, to be honest.
Look at that face.
Oh, we gotta watch that video again after this.
I know. What is this?
I don't know, but you better stop fucking body shaming your cat in front of a live audience.
I can't see her. Okay, I should not do that. Let's move her off of the top of the computer.
Alright.
I was actually listening to like the last stream.
Yeah.
Where you like I saw her out of the corner of my eye getting close, and then you picking her up and her. I listened to it, and you can hear like the Doppler effect of her fading. And so I again, I just remembering like her legs going out like this.
Oh god. I can just imagine the kitty.
I can just imagine.
Where can I find this Asari consort?
She is across the bridge from here. Her offices are easy enough to spot.
They're in the Blue Light District.
Pleased greeting. Human, it is always good to see your kind. I am Ambassador Kalen. Genuine query. Is there something I can do for you this day?
Why do you explain what you're about to say?
Our people communicate less through words and more through scent and slight movements. Plainly, we discovered our vocal expression was not enough to convey the feelings of our conversations to other species.
Why do you bother, Kalen? These Earth Clan don't really care about our ways.
Remorseful response, Din. You don't truly believe that, and if you do, I am very sorry for you.
Every time!
I love the idea of like, yeah, like, I'm very sorry to hear that. Like, mixed in.
Sincere apology.
From the same animal.
Tell me more about your species.
Genuine enthusiasm. I delight in telling the history of my people. It is agreeable to share our culture with others.
Tell me about the history and origins of the Elcor.
Our planet.
The Elcor were just beginning to explore Council space when the Asari first made contact with us. With their help, we discovered the relay closest to our system, and from there the Citadel. Proudly, within one lifetime we established a regular route to the Citadel, and quickly became one of the more active species living on this great station.
I will say this, I don't think they ever gave an animation to the Elcor walking until the third game. I could be mistaken, but...
Can't say I'm surprised. Also, take care, Ragnar.
Have a good night, Ragnar, and thanks for joining in today.
Yeah.
I'd like to know more about the culture of the Elcor.
Frankly, we Elcor prefer the safety and familiarity of our own colonies to the confines of space travel. Our society is built on small, tight-knit groups, though we are always welcoming to outsiders. Our government tends to be very stable. Our people are not very comfortable with sudden changes.
Mood.
It's just Eeyore.
A little bit. I remember chasing some cats, so okay.
God.
What do you do here?
What do you even do?
I work to bring the problems and the requests of the Elcor groups to the attention of the Council.
Ha! They only give us these positions to keep us quiet. The Council doesn't care about our races.
Chastising
All I'm really
rebuke.
saying is they don't give a...
Your tone is inappropriate, Din.
They don't really care about
This
us.
human is not to blame for your malcontent or your misconceived suspicions.
Chastising rebuke.
God. Someone get this fucker some thistles.
Goodbye, Ambassador.
Sincere farewell. Good day to you, human. Enjoy your time on the Citadel.
He sounds like a fucking Microsoft Sam voice.
Earth Clan, you are in the wrong place, I think. Your ambassador is next door in the large office.
Chastising remark. Don't be so rude, Din. At least introduce yourself.
I am Din Korlak, Volus Ambassador. Is there something I can do for you, Earth Clan?
What is this place?
You are in the embassy for the Volus and the Elcor.
Your ambassador is next door, in his own office.
In this shared space, I aid my fellow Volus when I'm not being interrupted.
Din has a big chip on his shoulder. That's a suit, dude.
Yeah. That's the translator.
I'd like to know more
They
about
do actually
the
have
Volus.
translators.
I'm sure our history and culture would bore you, Earth Clan.
Actually, I would like to know more about your history.
My people came to the Citadel shortly after the Asari and Solarians had discovered it. We were instrumental in establishing a standardized galactic economy. However, despite our long association with the Citadel and our many contributions to galactic society, we still do not hold a seat on the Council.
By the way, the reason why they are in that suit is because I don't think that they can, like, they have a specific environment that they can exist in, similar to the Korans.
Right.
I forget the specifics, but it has to do probably with, like, atmosphere and air that you breathe. You really don't see the Elcor moving until Mass Effect 3, to my knowledge. Yeah.
God.
Tell me about Volus culture.
We are tribal by nature, but our ways are not violent. We barter and trade our lands and tribe members in order to increase status.
So dwarves.
Yeah.
Larger tribes often engulf smaller ones and eventually split again. Our society is very malleable, and our government is always shifting and changing. Since we're not physically adept, we trade our services for protection.
Man, you know, that works.
Yeah.
What is it you do here?
I look out for the best interests of the Volus people. No easy task considering how often we are overlooked by the Council.
Chastising
you're so short.
rebuke, Dan. The Council favors your species greatly.
You are naive. The Earth Clan will be invited to the Council long before our species will.
He's not around.
Why aren't the Elcor or Volus part of the council?
All species must prove themselves before they join the Council. All but the Earth Clans, it would seem.
Dismissive. Ignore the Volus ambassador, human. He is incorrect in his assessment.
Really? How long have we been waiting? How long do you think we'll continue to wait? Bah, this talk is wasted on the humans.
Why so cranky?
You seem to have a bit of a chip on your shoulder, Din.
God damn it.
They
You
probably knew that
humans
line.
are new to the Citadel, and yet the Council has granted you great favor.
Chastising rebuke, Din. Your species has always been granted many concessions. Volus territory has expanded tenfold since coming to the Citadel.
Details. We still have no real say in the decisions that affect Citadel space.
I just realized something about the Elcor. Cloverfield.
You know what?
The eyes were what got me thinking.
Huh.
Goodbye, Ambassador.
Yes, yes. Good day, Earth Clan.
I mean, obviously it's not one-to-one or anything.
Yeah. Also, thank you, John.
Oh. You showed your Patreon. Oh, goodness. Welcome, John.
Yeah.
Thank you. I mean, when Din talks about his people, he gives the reason why they aren't in the council, but Kaylin points out the Volus get a lot of love. Yeah, they are not able to contribute much in terms of all of that, I guess. But they do. They did establish a lot, like on the financial side of things. They helped to create a unified economy. They do a lot of different trade.
Oh, yeah.
And they are very shrewd businessmen. They are treated very well, but it's one of those... I'll still also understand you can be treated well, but when you have no say or authority within the encompassing authority, it can be very frustrating and can even lead to feeling helpless. Because if they decide that they're no longer going to have the Volus have all of this space, if they decide to take those colonies back from them, what do the Volus have outside of an ambassador who can stand there yelling at the council, and the council can just say, well, we have found that this would be better given to some other species.
Yeah, I mean, like you said, dwarves.
So there's some legitimate complaint to be made about not being allowed to advance, and when it's very clear that there's some favoritism going on.
Oh, yes.
And that's very obvious with the fucking council. They're not even really mixed feelings on the council. I just really don't like them.
I mean, yeah, I haven't been shown much reason to like them either.
They are absolutely the white people gentrification of
I was gonna say
the galaxy.
They're alien gatekeepers.
In a way, yeah. So let's see. Then there's these things. Knowing what they are, this is very interesting.
I mean...
Have these been updated in terms of graphics?
I mean,
there's something inherently creepier about them. They probably have been.
I was gonna say, for a legendary edition, I imagine that that price went somewhere.
I remember them being like anything else. So, let's see. So our embassy is right there, and we get our whole own embassy, as opposed to a shared one between the Alcor and the Volus. Caden? Caden, did you... Caden?
Big place. Thank you.
Did you get stuck?
Well, he was just as... He was in as much awe of that creature as you were. He was just trying to fit in.
Do I need to hold your hand? Caden?
You may very well have to.
Caden?
It's you know what it is? It's his favorite animal at the petting zoo.
Did you see him, like, starting to run and then turning to the left, starting to run and then turning to the right?
I wanted to see the bunnies again, Mom.
Oh my god.
On that delightful note.
Yeah, I'm looking at the time. It is getting to roughly about
We
that
have hit the
point.
2-hour mark.
So I'm going to, because I just saved it, I'm going to close things out of the game.
Yeah.
You're probably going to hear sound as the Legendary Edition window pops up. Look after Caden. He is Babby. Caden, you are holding my hand, sir. Keepers, that's what they're called.
I mean finders keepers.
They are the people. They are the creatures that maintain the Citadel.
Oh.
So you saw it working at that console there. Basically, they do all... They're the janitors, I guess, in a way.
I was gonna say. Yeah.
They do a lot of the overall, like, cleanup. They keep things neat and tidy. They do repair work on things that need to be repaired. They are fairly autonomous. Did you see the fucking VV? You didn't.
I didn't see anyone named Vivi, no.
Are you sure you wish to exit? Yes.
Are you sure about that?
Well, my computer is having a day.
Mm-hmm. I mean, on the bright side, the stream still seems to be going.
Yeah, no, there's some jank going on, I guess.
Yeah.
Steam is no longer responding. Cool. Let me...
Well, it doesn't have to. Oh, boy.
It is having a time. I just wanted to say goodbye to y'all, but, like... Anyway, I'm just pop this over here. I will be probably continuing this stream next week, presuming that I don't end up running into either a health complication or anything along those lines. Yes? Speaking of Babby.
Ah, yes.
And, as advertised here, just as a reminder at the end of the stream here, we are going to be streaming more of the Lore of Lias, the Starburst campaign, tomorrow at 4:30 p.m. That's over on the 4:30 p.m. Central. That's going to be on the Sirene Studios channel, so if you are not presently subscribed over there, please go ahead and check that out. There's a lot of other content there, and there's going to be some new stuff coming through hopefully pretty soon. I'm also really excited because we're getting to, like, kind of like the finale area of Vermouth, the prologue area, effectively. We're going to be opening things up after this, and I'm really excited for that.
Yeah.
To all of you who are out there in YouTube land, that all those of you who sorry, my brain got my brain. Well, that's a sign, ain't it?
Maybe.
So anyway, the I'm looking forward to streaming tomorrow. There's some other stuff that's going to be going on. Obviously, subscribe to Serenity Studios if you haven't already. I'm looking forward to opening things up. Now, here's the thing, and I say this every stream, so if you've watched all of my streams, you kind of know probably what's coming in a moment. Maintain smooth stream full experience buffering. Cool. So, like, you know, YouTube likes you to say, hey, if you're not currently subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to the channel. If you're not currently subscribe to Sirene Studios. Good idea to subscribe over there. I want to thank everyone who came by today. I especially want to thank Skeeto. Once again, you have left your mark. You could even say your trans mark. Anyway, nice. on this stream with your super chats today. I really appreciate that. And thank you, John, for becoming a new patron. I'm really hoping that you not only get to see some of the behind-the-scenes stuff, you will hopefully be able to get to vote in things that happen in the Starburst campaign, or any Lore of Lies campaign going forward. I don't know, I didn't end up having a new poll for between last session and this session, but there is a good chance that I'm gonna have a good idea at the end of tomorrow's session on something that might need audience input. So, even just for $1, you can end up being able to participate in votes like that. You literally will have an impact on the course of the story. Not as much as, say, the players, but it's gonna be pretty significant. You can either give them a gift, you can give them trouble, you can create obstacles for them. You can have them learn things, or you can actually end up giving them an entire new area at some point. We'll see how things go. But that kind of thing, the Patreon support ends up going to a lot of things that I need help with. Especially, it turns out that Portland is a pretty expensive city to live in.
A little bit.
But I've been getting by so far. But a lot of that has been from the support that I've been getting on Patreon, as well as people watching on both of my channels. I don't think I get the monetary aspect of that from Sarani Studios yet. But I am... I am beyond words, honestly, that people not only support the channels by being here, by watching the videos, by commenting, and like I say commenting, I don't mean that a like, comment, and subscribe. I mean like literally for sharing your thoughts. To that effect, I might even want to put in a reminder that like if you have like ideas for like even like, you know, fanfic or whatever, but ideas for adventures that Lorelei the Logician could have been going on adventures about, like, I would love to hear that. I'd be curious to see what you guys think, the kind of adventures they would get up to.
Yeah.
So there's that, and you can tweet it at me, you can message it here, like, in the comment section of these videos. You can even, like, if you know me on Discord, you can probably even message me there and be like, you know, hey, so I had this idea. So that kind of thing really makes my day. Like, having you guys be here live and talking with us as things are going, and you get to be wished
many good days.
We support you because you're a cool person. Thank you, Zach.
Agreed.
But that's one of the things, the whole requisite, these are ways that you can support me. That includes, for example, on screen, you can see the coffee.com/mlorelei. If you end up, basically, if you don't want to do Patreon, which is usually like a continued commitment kind of thing, you can always do a one-time tip effectively through the coffee.com, and that again helps with everything. It's another way to basically do the support, but it's like, you know, I know that month to month, sometimes you have that extra $1, sometimes you don't have that extra $1, sometimes you need, you know, the every last penny to afford bus fare for. I've lived that life, and I'm very fortunate that I haven't had to do precisely to be that detailed, to have that kind of micromanagement to every detail of my life. And I probably would be in that position if not for the kind of love and support that I've been getting from people in my audience. So this is Lorelei Gratitude Hour, along all of the, you know, here's how you can support the channel, here's how you can support me financially. I do legitimately, my life has changed because of, you know, the kind of audience that I've been able to draw to my channel/channels.
Yeah.
I'd love to support you. You are talented and creative. LPs are iconic, and your streams are a lot of fun. With you and Griffin makes my day. Aw, Larks.
It means a lot.
You're very sweet. Thank you. And I've actually even, funnily enough, been talking about getting back into doing Let's Plays. They might not be on this channel. There might. It says no data. Great. but it's green. What? You guys can't see this, but it's trying to tell me that it's probably time to get going.
I was gonna say, I think that's a sign.
It might.
That's a yellow light.
You guys can't see it, but anyway. So all of this is basically to say thank you guys for watching. Thank you for dropping by today. Hopefully you are enjoying this playthrough of Mass Effect as I remember how much I suck at it. And remind all of you how much I suck at it. Zelda, hey, this does not need cat input.
Here, I'll take Simba here.
It's the circle. Ow!
You're like, you got your claw stuck in my shirt.
It looked like she got her claw stuck in your nipple. God. Anyway, so there may be more Let's Plays in the future. Thank you guys for tuning in to gay. Yes.
Yes.
And thank you, Griffin, as always, for being my co-host for this.
I mean, you need a cat wrangler here, so I might as well.
There's that too, but it's also nice to have you to share this game with, among everything else.
When I want your opinion, I will ask for a cat.
He says repeatedly, the circle of ouch!
Mumther, it's time for you to end stream.
Yeah. But hopefully I'll see you guys tomorrow. If not, then I'll hopefully see you guys next week. Either way, this has been a lot of fun. So, hope to see you guys then.